Tetuli wano kulwanyisa muntu yenna ali mu opposition. Jenda bigirwa kyabagambye nti tolina kitulwanyisaako, tolina kyolina. Tolina kyolina. Ne otera kimufayiringirwa eyo ojja kufiira bwerere. Oli General Mulamba, ono Field Marshal, oliko bozanyirako. Ojja kufuna ebizibu byawe. Ffe tuleke. Ffe tulwanyisa President Museveni. Kano temawuliddemu akayugumo ke tubadde twekisenyiga mu missiles kubalaga nti eno gye tuli tusobola okubaanukula. Naye temugenda kudebiwulira. Common Man's Party ideology yaffe si yakuvuma balala. Naye tugenda tojja kudebiwulira. Tojja kudebiwulira, ffe twagala buyinza bwa ggwanga. Waliwo ajja okugamba. Kakati mwe, ebyo byonna byogere. Mwe mulabawo wano mu kulayira kwaffe mwalabawo MP ena gwe twayita sitting MP. Tubamanyi, we know all of them. But we don't need them. We know them. For us, our interest is in the common man. Nero tunulira our recruitment wato tugenda tuwandiika abakulembeze tuli strategic. Tusinga kwagala nnyo bavubuka batonga bayivu. Kubanga twetegekera emisinde gye bayita mu bunabyalo. God forbid bida biri mukago tutakwata wa president tujja bunoonya mu ngeri endala. Tuli mukwalaininga amagye amato. Tetuli bajega. Mwine ebintu bimwe ebikwata omu temwasoma na history. Singa mu kinaana bakubuuza nkusika mwogere ne Museveni ani ayinza okubeera president amangu wandiyogedde ani. Singa Kenya bakubuuza emyaka 15 emabega nti kulayira ne Ruto ani ayinza okubeera president wandigambye ani. Si bwe biba. Politics is a science. Yes, si kuduma budumi. You must calculate, calibrate, come up with a number of permutations and combinations and plan on how to move forward, and we have done that. Niyenda kugambira abanyankole, mugambira abanyankole ngwe shaha yahika betambire barekure President Museveni w'ukirikare. Abanyankole mbagambire barekure government y'eki w'ukirikare. Professor Namarogo akaba ari mu structure za NRM. Namweta nagamba nawe mugiraho na NRM kayakuchwabusha. Sizaya birayeso misizaya shomire kuni PhDs nkisha tu kuvuria wena ngo mobilizer uriyo no yamba NRM formulating workers rigiz na byahi enserio neho. Professor nje you man, you are brilliant. I couldn't join you when you were still in the other parties. But now that you have come up, you have formulated the common man's party, I have to join you, and he came. He was a director of a university, he resigned and he's here with us full time. His students, some of his students are here with us, you know it better. You know what I'm talking about. He's not a small man. So bana isagala kubaruza. Council za Lwango, abadde agamba olusimya lwaffe wetulira.
Agati nakalemba omusomi w'edduwa. Bw'oba wenyiye embeera embi yankusomere ku dduwa. Abali ebweru mirimu gigaanye papula zeesibye kino kyekyoto kwensabira omukisa kobe ng'odiriddawa wadde wenkusabira n'ofuna emikisa. Ky'oba olabanga abirira ebinyonyi ebitalina kyakulya naawe atalina mulimu jankusomere ku dduwa ofuna omukisa. Eno ennyanja kwesira buli kimu ekisira ne kiba kikujjudde nekikasuka mu nnyanja nekikunta nekigenda. Nze Agati Nakalembe kambawo ennamba yange yeeno 0752375 temuddeeyo nemwebakira ebizibu mukoye ku nnamba yange eno.
Thank you so much, Mr. Secretary General, for that coherent speech, a speech that was full of words of wisdom, and indeed nobody here can still doubt your doctorate in the political science. You are a PhD holder. Is it called honoris causa? How is it called, Professor? You see, Professor Namala is a master of languages. He has 2 PhDs in languages, so he's a good man and he studied a lot. With me here, colleagues, I have my beautiful wife, Council Zarango Joelia, she's allergic to the press. That's why even the other time she wasn't here. And the people, fault finders went around rumor mongering that Munyagwa was jacked. Munyagwa fainted. The woman was not. The beautiful wife is here. This is a beautiful wife, my friend. This lady is beautiful and she. This is our first daughter, but our second born. I think you can see how good have taken care of her. Council Zalwango won't greet you. That's her style of doing things. But I will request Hafifa Sarah Munyagwa, one word please. Actually use 1 minute, okay? Step forward, the address.
The President, Hon.Munyagwa, the First Lady, Council Zalwango, the Secretary General, the Professor, and the representatives from the different regions. My name is Sarah Hafifa Munyagwa, a student of law in the United Kingdom. My name may not be on the ballot paper, but my voice, just like yours, matters in this fight. I speak on behalf of every girl child who has grown up watching her parents sacrifice everything just to feed their family. I speak for every youth locked out of opportunity, and most importantly, I speak for the founding fathers of this struggle, Alhaji Sebagala and Dr. Kyakoze Besigye. It breaks my heart that Dr. Kyakoze Besigye's seat here today is empty, not because he walked away, but because they took him away. But hear me clearly, you can lock a man up, but you cannot lock his mission. This is why we rise under the common man's party, because we are tired of politics that only works for the rich, and we are tired of opposition leaders who pretend to be in opposition, yet sleep with the same regime they claim to fight. To the fake opposition, the common man sees you. The common man is awake, and the common man will decide 2026. Our party is not a brand, it is a movement built by bricklayers and border riders, by mothers in markets and teachers in chalk-dusted classrooms, most importantly by the youths in the ghetto who have been promised and yet forgotten. And to the state, hear me clearly, power is not held by a throne, it's not held by a uniform, and it is not held by the gun, it is held by the people. So, to every Ugandan out there, for the founding fathers of this struggle, Alhaji Sebagala and Dr. Kyakoze Besigye, for our mothers, for our fathers, for the child unborn, rise, speak, mobilize, vote, guard your vote, and let us bring our motherland back to the people. For God and my country, thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah is in her first year in the UK, as she put it. She's our second born, she's 18 years old. So I'm a family man. It's not correct that I was abandoned. Now, colleagues, today we chose to hold this press conference here with a synopsis of our leadership. Just a synopsis, a tip of an iceberg. We decided to call in here the regional chairpersons and their various general secretaries. Because we, as Common Man's Party, we don't believe in centralizing politics. We believe that our party must be at the grassroots. All functions that shall be held here at this great command post will only be by a few leaders. Mass functions shall always be held at regional level. That one we agreed. The other time, our colleagues from Kamuli, from Jinja, Busoga, got an accident on their way back. So we learned a lesson. We no longer have to require our members to commute. No, it makes no sense. This is Rubaga. You are telling people from Bugisu to sit in buses, drive to Kampala. That is meaning. It makes no sense. So I had some journalists saying that, hey, abakungu nga abanamawulire nga basinga abakungu enamba. I just laughed. That is a fixation. Politics of Kabandole. We sat in the sunshine, not because we didn't have a tent, but we are common men. Common men don't fear sunshine. Common men don't fear rain. That's what all majority of Ugandans are going through day after day. Cultivating the whole day under sunshine, under rain, with empty stomachs. So colleagues, you will bear with us. We did this by design. But had we decided, the Red Sea would be here. And will. Wherever you will see Buganda, you will see Busoga, you will see Ankole, Bunyoro. We are a national party. It's only the northern Uganda that is missing on the radar. But we shall go there. I want to reiterate what our distinguished Secretary General has alluded to. The fact that we are not fighting any other sister opposition party. We are not here to fight anybody else. We are here to dislodge the NRM military hegemony. I want to make it clear. The NRM are the captors of this country. As Council Sarah has put it, we need to reclaim our country from them. Our country is being held under ransom on a barrel of the gun. We are here to dislodge the NRM. We want to take state power. Not these Masujui opposition parties. No FDC. No. We are not here for you. Stop imposing around that we are here for you. Or are you for us to be here for you? So we are not here for you. We are not aggressors. We are not here to start any battles among us, but we are not cowardice. Mark that word. We can fight. If it means fighting, we can. If it means peace, we can. But we are peace. We want peace within the opposition, create synergies, and see how to destroy NRM. There are people who have always fronted the school of thought that we can only manage Genome 7 as a united front. That would be a misadventure to put all our eggs in one basket, colleagues. The Common Man's Party is going to take on the NRM single-handedly. We are going to field the president, members of parliament. Our target is to field 420 members of parliament. So we are ready to take them on squarely. You can clearly see that we have a well-orchestrated, rather-guided recruitment process. You saw our regional leaders here. They are still young men and women full of energy. Meaning that we are preparing for a marathon. It's true that we have senior persons, senior leaders, senior citizens on board, like the Professor Namara, our commander in charge of business. You can rise up for recognition. Senior persona atenyi emerra bakurole. Atenyi okaba nokora ministry ya labor. Tiko. Gender labor okaba commissioner. No. Akaba principal office. Kando kama aru wabiro umu brother. Is it okay? Is it true? Subi brothers is here on board. Atenyi is omutoro. Namara is a mixture of Bachiga Banyankore, so I can't tell exactly what he is. But I can create as a
You know, we are allowed to create the words we want as a common man. So you can say Kyakoze.
Kyakoze. Namara is the Kyakoze professor. We have the deputy president in charge of Uganda. He's also trying to develop some gray hair. But you see, kind of stand up. He's a lecturer at the IU. So it's not correct that we don't have anybody on board. We have the deputy president in charge of Eastern Taminwa with the beautiful beard. The man with the beautiful beard here. Yes. So you see, we have the gray hair on board. Our Mzee from Kayunga, Haji is grey-haired. Yes, Haji Twaha is grey-haired. I wanted to first look. So those are just enough to guide us. Even a team of 11 players will already have one coach. So we don't need so many coaches here. We have enough coaches. All we need are fighters, and we are fighters. Colleagues, we are fighters. And you will see that we are fighters. Some of the journalists were being called not to be here. No, you will cover us whether you like it or not. We are the only party that will be having activities here. Nobody else. We are the master of that. You will come. They were being that half of them were demobilized to keep away. You are right, but you will come. Either you risk your mid-house.
Tugaba Dagala, Katonda Yawonya, Isheki Masunga ne Hajati Jalia basangibwe Kawanda, nga bayita mu kitabo ekitukuvu ku Ruhani, mu bakugoka okusoma dua, ezigobe bisirani ebya buli kika, amajinni, amayembe, emirimu gyo gyafa, olina olutwe, oba omukisa gwe gwabula, olina omuntu we yabula naye ng'oyagala akomewo, oba oyagala kugoba mizimu ne balabe boodi, enga teweddeko soolenga onoonya omulimu, olina emisango mu kkooti egy'ettaka n'amayumba, olina omuntu walemedde ku mwe ng'obasigala, omukyala oba omwami nga tolina kwagalwa, ezo zonna ensonga n'ebirala babikolako bulungi nnyo. Basangibwa Kawanda Bombo Road, oba bakubireko ku 0769 57 ku email info@masungadoctors.com, ku website www.masungadoctors.com, oba ku Facebook Masunga Doctors.
You see, you must appear before us, whether you like it or not. We shall only be the only people. We are the only people who are newsworthy this time around, like it or not. I want to take this singular honor still to introduce some key people that are here. We have the president of Uganda, Kutiko of Uganda First, Council Hassan is there. I will repeat, Council Wandela Elas must stand up for recognition, the chairman Bunyoro. He's a lawyer and an advocate. Mark that word properly. We have learned people on board as well. So don't take us for granted. We have the Secretary General of Toro kindly rise up for recognition. He's a lawyer and an advocate as well. Council Tembo, you can stand up, rise up for recognition. Council Tembo is a lawyer and an advocate, and he wants to run against Crispas Chionga. The chairman, Toro Kingdom, Toro Region, is an economist. Stand up for recognition. Sofa Adams, stand up for recognition. He wants to contest as Mayor Kawempe. Sofa Adams holds so many qualifications. He's a sheikh, a specialist in Turkish language and Middle East politics. He was working with the Turkish embassy. He lectured at Makerere University. Please, underrate us at your own risk. I want to take this singular honor still to introduce to you our distinguished deputy spokesperson. John Front is a vibrant young man, a councillor from Kaliro district, a district councillor at Kaliro district. He is the deputy spokesperson. I want to take this singular moment also to announce the deputy chairperson electoral commissions. Is here, Mutazindwa Muhammad Sweet Cake. I want to introduce our distinguished Treasurer General, Council Lukwago Musa Amata Gatafa. He's a lawyer by profession, and he's our Treasurer General, a very, very gallant fighter of this struggle. Another younger lawyer, Council Musanje Haruna, you will salute from where you are. He's the youth leader. Yes, the deputy chairman of the party, Honorable Mutumbula, he's with us here. Former Speaker of Wakiso District, Deputy National Chairman of the party.
CMP, United we stand. CMP, United we stand.
The Deputy Organizing Secretary of this party, Sultan Ahmad Ankonge, a professional teacher of physics, mathematics, is here with us. He teaches at Bilali Islamic Institute, Kachiri.
CMP, United we stand.
I will take this singular honor to introduce our Secretary for Education. Please step forward for proper introduction. Come over, my sister. She is the daughter to our founding president. That's how honest we are. Not this style of taking, you are elected the party president, you throw away the founder president, you throw away everybody. She's the daughter of our founder president, and she's a minister of education. What is mom?
In Nigeria for the Secretary General's meetings.
Oh, good. The mother to this young lady is our Deputy Secretary General, the wife to our founder president. That's how honest we can be. You can take your seat. You can. I want to take this honor. The Secretary General can't be introduced. He's a big person. No, I can't introduce the Secretary General. I want to take the honor to introduce Mukuru Timothy. Mukuru Timothy is a newcomer. He wants to contest in Chadondo East as Member of Parliament. She came with a sister, Council Jacqueline Namiro. Council Jacqueline Namiro is there. She wants you to join our Women's League. Council Esther Chebe, you're not a lawyer, you're an accountant. Please stand up. Esther Chebe is in charge of our Women's League. You are not a lawyer, you are an accountant. So there is Asimwara Hakuruga for both. Yemera bakurore cyane. Atoke orioto. Oge naruka for both. Mumurore ngugwa. Atoke naruka for both. Actually, Mayor Iziri, tubire tuino mutara kwenda contesting a Mayor City, Iziri. Bako tujya kumutangana for both. We want to press it clear. Abanyankore mure. Ora chairman wakore Badri yemera bakurebe mu bantu. Ndiza secretary wa. Mwenda mwemerere yuwe no rugantunga mo warampana no ni secretary abandi barugamba nindeba na tuwapiretera no muntu wamani wekirezo cha mwamba na waruho kirezo n'echamani echo so kind of taxi. I want to introduce my presidential envoy Abdallah Jangu. Bakora rero nakunyigide uniform ya feta imyofu sati njeru. He's from northern Uganda, trying to open up our branches there. He's my envoy, presidential envoy. Yeah, so kindly, combat. Our uniform is this one: a black suit, a white shirt, a red tie. So, jagala kumaliriza mu Uganda. Basebo ne bajjawo. Wano tetuyise lukiiko lwa bawambuzi. Tuyise lukiiko lwa bannamawulire. Tetuzanya politics wakabandole. Politics gwe tukiririzamu wa kugurasero. Every region ojajira ba. Tutandikane next week tusoka Busoga. Ne mujagena mulavu na kusatu nga waliwo ekigwawo. Nena mujja kutegera tuba common men gye bali. Buli wamu tubasanga waabo. Eno twayise uzungu kyaita synopsis. Etonde eriraga representation y'abantu ba bulijjo mu ggwanga lyonna. Nja kusembya Professor Namalo oyo. Tumuloza nti mulisi kutegedde. Kino kye tukola wano kulaga ggwanga. One, tuze kubalaga wowe mutusanga. Secretary General abagambye buli tugenda kubeera ne Leadership Academy wano. Teri agenda funa tiketi yaffe nga tayise mu Leadership Academy. Wano tewali tiketi gye bagabira kuwemula. Omwemuzi mulungi asooka okubeera emupya wano teriiwo. Olina okumala academy which says etukuwa tiketi. Tetugamba tunyooma abantu naye tukimanyi tulina okukyusa ova embulamu bw'obaddemu obw'obusomesa oba obusuubuzi ofuuke politician. Ekyokubiri ekituleese wano kubategeeza nti Professor Namala Chairperson wa Electoral Commission agenda kusiiba wano buli lunaku okuva n'enkya okureceiving abaagala okwesimbira ku kibiina kino. Abaagala membership ojuze form card Secretary General yasayiniza weziri. Secretary General ekirala alina cards nti bw'ojjaga oli leader osobola signingira n'ozitwala then waliwo akasente katono ketulevinga osobola okukaleeta kasita Secretary General mukwatagana obulungi. Ekyokusatu ekituleese wano kwe kubalaga bwe tubeera. Ekyokuna mpozi Secretary General kibanyonyodde nti kino ekibiina weekiri tekikyaddayo. Omuntu okwewala okulwala pressure, sukaali, biki kugugumuka mu kiro kkiriza nti Common Man's Party weeri tekyaddayo. Bannamawulire manyi babagambye temujja abadde babakubira amasimu mumala budde mujja kujja. Ffe tulina amawulire fekka. Mujja kulaba indamu ennaku nga 5 mujja kujja mwagala oba temwagala. Ffe tuli news wase fekka wano tewali mulala tebakulya ebinusu basigadde bali mu bibozi bikadde bye twakoledde. Ffe tuli ba action tetuli ba kukitebe ona ali bwati ona ali no action mujja kuziraba action packed. Naye nga mbeebaza mmwe abasobodde okubeera naffe wano bannamawulire. Teri munnamawulire mutono tewenyooma. A journalist is a journalist. You went to school, you all went to school. Yes. Ekirala ekisemberayo ddala njagala okubategeeza mu Luganda nti tugenda kutalega eggwanga lino lyonna. Tetuli wano kulwanyisa muntu yenna ali mu opposition. Jenda Bigirwa kyabagambye nti tolina kyetulwanyisaako, tolina kyolina. Tolina kyolina. Ne otera kimufayiringirwa eyo ojja kufiira bwereere. Oli General Mulamba, ono Field Marshal, oliko ozanyirako. Ojja kufuna ebizibu byawe. Ffe tuleke. Ffe tulwanyisa President Museveni. Kano temawuliddemu akayugumo ke tubadde twekisenyiga mu missiles kubalaga nti eno gye tuli tusobola okubaanukula. Naye temugenda kudebiwulira. Common Man's Party ideology yaffe si yakuvuma balala. Naye tojja kudebiwulira. Tojja kudebiwulira. Ffe twagala buyinza bwa ggwanga. Waliwo ajja okugamba. Kakati mwe ebyo byonna byogere. Mwe mulabawo wano mu kulayira kwaffe mwalabawo MP nagwe twayita sitting MP. Tubamanyi, we know all of them, but we don't need them. We know them. For us, our interest is in the common man. Nero tunuulira our recruitment oto tugenda tuwandiika abakulembeze tuli strategic. Tusinga kwagala nnyo bavubuka batonga bayivu. Kubanga twetegekera emisinde gye bayita mu bunabyalo. God forbid bida biri mukaga tutakwata wa president tujja bunoonya mu ngeri endala. Tuli mukwalaininga amajja amato. Tetuli bajega. Mulina ebintu byomwe ebikwata bamu temwasoma na history. Singa mu kinaana bakubuuza nkusika mwogere ne Museveni anayinza okubeera president amangu wandiyogedde ani. Singa Kenya bakubuuza emyaka 15 emabega nti kulayira ne Ruto anayinza okubeera president wandigambye ani. Siwe biba. Politics is a science. Yes, sikuduma budumi. You must calculate, calibrate, come up with a number of permutations and combinations and plan on how to move forward. And we have done that. Nienda kugambira abanyankole, mugambira abanyankole. Ngosha hayaka betambira. Barekure President Museveni w'ukirikari. Abanyankole mbagambire barekure government y'eki w'ukirikari. Professor Nambarogo akaba ari mu structure za NRM. Namweta nagamba nawe mugeraho na NRM kayakuchwawusha. Sizabira yasome sizayashomire kuni PhDs nkisha tu kuvuria wena ngo mobilizer uriyo no yamba NRM formulating wakazi rigiz na byahi enserio neho. Professor Nje you man you are brilliant. I couldn't join you when you were still in the other parties. But now that you have come up, you have formulated the Common Man's Party, I have to join you. And he came. He was a director of a university. He resigned and he's here with us full time. His students, some of his students are here with us. You know it better. You know what I'm talking about. He's not a small man. So bana isagala kubaruza. Council za Lwango abadde agamba olusinya lwaffe wetululira wano lunyiiza abantu. Simanyi olusinya lubakoze ki. Olusinya twalulira awo n'omuceere ne mukayana. Kati mumwaga tukole ki. Common man watula ne balya mu formation ate wakimulidde mu formation. Ate wakimulira ku lusinya. Ate mumulya ebyaffe bamulya bisiike naffe tulya ebyaffe. So Council za Lwango okwagala okubalaga nti akyali mukyala wange omuwulize. Ate mbwa njagala nnyo abadde agamba ategeseeyo olusinya naye teruli wano. So simanyi Council ono banafuna emmotoka zibatwalewo wali bati bantu etteeka ly'olusinya lwa Common Man's Party lw'abantu 6 bwaba temwali mukaaga muba mukivuddemu etteeka eryo muligumire temulutuulako babiri mukaaga lusiniya yes bannamawulire mulina okugondera amateeka ago wano weno mba mu nsi ndala olina okukkiriza nti wano nimba common mans party mukaaga lusiniya oba tosobola bireke twagala tuteekawo obumu tubayigiriza obumu naye nga abadde agamba those who are hungry abavudde ewala navudde okumgoyina obudde etaxi will come in here batwalewaawo kumpimpi mukaaga lusiniya ebirala tusobola obinyumizaamu awo nga bwe tutambula mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala. I will hand over to the Secretary General nti ekitebe kiba kike byayogera waddembe n'okusigala ng'ayogera kamudiza akazindalo. Thank you so much. Thank you my wife, thank you my daughter. God bless you.
Mr. President, sebo webale nnyo webalire ddala ebigambo byeyogedde ebadde bikulu nnyo. Tuli mu kumaliriza olukiiko lwaffe olw'amawulire era ebigambo ebisinga mu biwulidde. Abafaasi dota muwulidde abakungu abalala bonna ab'ebibiina nabo mubagambe tuleetereko ku baana bamwe batusampolingeko tuwulire. Mujja kuwulira ebavuya naye omwana mumuwulidde. Abaye President Munyagwa bamunafuya nnyo ku layini okwo abalala balowooza kisajjasajja ekitalina makulu naye mulabye ekyana kyalina kyana kiikyo sebo oyo omukyala tosobola mukwana n'omugonzo oyo nga toyimiridde tekisoboka. Nze byokukwana mbimanyi tekisoboka. Ne product gye bafulumya yiyo ogibuusabuusa kakati nno abatutekinga for granted mukikole ku risiki yamu. Ekirala kyenjagadde okwongera okunoganya mu nsonyiwe galubindi zino tiyagasi yanzitako amaaso omaye abantu abamu bejakajaka ne batuvuma mu sitwaga eno naye nga tebalina kyebanfiiriddwa. Kati nze amaaso sirina omusana guno gwe tubaddemu wano sikyagusobola ate sinafuna sente zigatwala mu Amerika kolaki nina abakulembeze bano bendaba bamukuba katiyagasi katono nnyo asibira mu Amerika mu ddwaliro nadda yabufuzi bya Uganda birimu emirembe togiraba. Katiyagasi oli kamwekonawo katini ekyo nyeddako yemukola ki yemutwala. Kakati nze tiyagasi yanzitako amaaso mujja kungumiikiriza mu mbeera ezifaanagana bwe ziti si malala ga kivubuka. Mbadde njala kunoganya ku nsonga ya lusaniya. Olusaniya lutwalonkinga wano nga tumaze okulayira mutegeere kye lutegeeza. Olusaniya olwo ye Uganda. Olusaniya ye Uganda. Pirawo gwe twaliirako gwe mwasekerera abamu ye national budget eya Uganda because kyekisinga obukulu. Era naffe tuli wano twagala buyinza twagala ki twagala kukontrolinga national budget. General Museveni alemera mu buyinza ayagala kontrolinga ki national budget. Ebyobufuzi byebyo. So olusaniya lutegeeza Uganda omukyere gwe twateekako gutegeeza national budget. Ifo abalya nammwe abali eyo buli muntu olusaniya luyatulako omukono n'ogira bwoti okwateko. Those are the sub-regions ezikola Uganda. Nti twagala buli sub-region ekwateko kuki ku bajeti y'eggwanga. Kyerutegeeza omanye abantu abamu baagala nnyo ebyokujeregajerega bano bali bambizi ne Haji Omulamba ne muleete sayini y'okulya embizi azifu abali b'embizi si bantu bano bali ba muceere. Omukolo guyinza okugwa nga teguliko omuceere guba gukyali mukolo but ffe twali tudemonstratinga omanyi twasimplifyinga Uganda ne tukikuleetera mu bumpimpi nti olusaniya Uganda omuchere national budget abalya ze region twagala ze region zigabane kyenkanyi ojja kutuuka ebusoga nga teri kiriyo ng'etwabagamba wano bwe twali tuva ku mukolo wano abagizi baffe baali badde ekamuli bafuna accident enagalama okuva enagalama okutuuka ekayunga nga tewali ddwaliro nga tewali ddwaliro lisobola kutaasa muntu afunye kabenje ne tugamba tumaleyo ekamuli ewaffe okumpi okutuuka ekamuli general hospital eddwaliro twali tulikumyeko omuliro nga omanye ekibuli ky'ebyobufuzi nga niweeba panado nga yegenda okutaasa obulamu bw'omuntu nga tewali kamuli general hospital naye nga balabyabufuzi bangi abavaayo ab'amaanyi so kiba kitegeeza ki common man w'ekamuli tatuuka ku national ki budget common man w'ekayunga omukono gwe tegukola ki tegutuuka so awo wennyini awo wetuli era ebyo byatuleeta mu kisaawe kati omuntu w'ekamuli afa mu ddwaliro nga temuli wadde akantu naye ng'ebibiina weebiri political parties weziri mu field bali Kampala bali mu kuzimba apartment bali mu kweyagala eri abantu bafa so ffe tutagetinze omuntu asembayo mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala banamawulire tujja kwentatininga ebibuuzo era tujja kubiddamu era tusaba session eyo etandike bulungi mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala amawulire Uganda ffe ebbanga lye tulimazeemu debate y'okwegatta it is a waste of time debate ekyo njagala kubeera kiriira Mr. President ffe tubibaddemu nze mbadde president wa Eastern Revolutionary Platform nawandiikira ebibiina by'obufuzi byonna concept paper esobola okubiyamba okutuyamba okwegatta tewali kyaddamu mu kifo ekyokufuna positive response twafunamu negative response kakati buli muntu kazimbe ebibye buli muntu kazimbe ebibye Mwai Museveni katumupambane mu ngeri buli omu gy'akola ki gy'asobola temutuuza mu debate yakwegatta nga tebiisoboke tebijja kusoboka lwaki tumala obudde abasajja kati omusajja asimba aleese ku lukwago candidate aleese ku Ssemujju candidate ate ng'ogamba okwegatta weekuli olaba key players abali side zeno ogambye nti obasibuukulula ate ng'otubuulira nti tudde mu eyo debate
okwegatta I'm very happy that tulina abantu bangi abasoma waliwo ebintu ebitagatibwa you don't gatta erusani and an umbrella you don't go to eat and in the food in the pilau you put in a phone so waliwo ebitagatibwa so I don't know why this is what we call cram work nti ebintu byonna bigatibwa waliwo ebitagatibwa.
Professor, in other words, are you trying to say that in case they unite, you are going to still remain a solo party?
I'm saying that obobo olowooza kugatta birowoozeko naye ffe that's not our theme, it's not what we are planning. Yeah. It is like talking about being married, but the first question should be, are you marriable? It's not just a gataro thinking, I'm not married, I want to marry. The problem is, are you marriable material? And we are talking about kugatibwa. Do you think everything can be married? For example, if we talk about a common man eating, or we take a rusania to the common man. If you took an umbrella to the garden and you gave it to the women who are digging, do you think it will make sense? I see you shaking your head. May God bless you. Let me tell you about the curriculum. Our curriculum, it is not the teaching that takes time. It is the methodology. The people you are dealing with are highly brilliant. We are the formers of the curriculum. We shall do it in such a way that we shall teach for a purpose. Be blessed. Be blessed.
ndowooza common man party mugiwuli nzibu nnyo era mu kisaawe tugenda kuba bazibu. Mr President, ebisigaddewo sebo byangange gwogenda okutambulira ku red carpet ebibuuzo bidde mu sebo.
Kakati nja kusooka ku reverse psychology. Wagwa yenagwa Museveni mu 8 yagwa ng'aluuzinga erisaamu kuteesa. Semwogere ne kirowooza nti yawangula. 5 years down the road Museveni yali president nga semwogere alowooza okuwangula mu 8 minister mu gavumenti ya Museveni. That is reverse psychology. Donald Trump emyaka 4 emabega yagwa. He is the president of the United States of America. A former convict moreover. Nalabyo nabaleta propaganda ono bamukwatako ono bakola Trump yayina emisango 16 ng'egimu gyali gyamusinga. He is the president. Barack Obama yagwa mu primaries that Democratic Party over 6 times. He became the president. History has a notorious habit of repeating itself. Kakati yagwa omwagaza kinga muwogana nemuleke yagwa babuli akomone mani zipate tujiruse muzino mundu mulaba ntono munagenda mu regions mujja kulaba emundu ezivaayo tujiruse mujja kujiwulira. So njagala ekiwalwa ekirala walwa ekirala ebyokwegatta babyogedde. But a common man, Professor Yagambi, Mukatabo, man of all seasons. Now did the Burundi. He's my former teacher at high school, St. Leo's College, Gove for Potro. He taught me to pay a young man paying attention. It's very different, Professor.
The definition of a common man.
Members of the press,
Only a professor.
I want you to respect my product. I am a professor of solution-focused research. We don't focus on problems because the problems are there and most of them are yesterday. And for us, we are thinking about the future. And I want to say it and say it again, that Common Man's Party has nothing to do with me. I'm a grown-up man. I am pangering for you. So that when Rusania comes the other day, you are very near. And to be very near is to know your position as a common man. Don't look like bats. Sometimes they call themselves bats. But when things become bad, they become rats. Please, I want also to tell you something small about Munyagwa, because no, people don't know Munyagwa. You just take him for granted. He was in my class for a cool 2 years. Munyagwa is very smart.
CMP!
But you see, there is a surprise. One day, I was told to give a speech at school. And I started the speech. I was almost sacked. The headmaster was there. The DO was there. The secretary for education was present. When I started the speech, I said, I hereby wish to thank the cooks for having reduced the cow into a meal. This today, I started by the First Lady. Because without you, Munyagwa would have another shape. At least he wouldn't qualify to be a common man. Common men do common things. A definition fully of a common man was written by a man called Bolt in a book called Man of All Seasons. The character there is called Every Man. And every man speaks at the last line of the book. Look for the book, you are educated people. And what does every man say? I am every man. I beg you only a small thing, that when we meet, just recognize me. We are not asking for too much, we are just asking you that when we meet, you agree, yes, those are the leaders of the common man. And finally, I want to tell you that this party, common man, is spiritual. No one has ever remembered that the owners of this world are simply common men. And as for the Rusania, that is heavenly. When you talk about Rusania, you are talking about inclusivity. When you are talking about the Rusania, you are talking about equality. Because when we sit on the Rusania, everybody just stretches his hand to it, and we meet at the center, and the center is Kampala. That's why we have agreed that next time we shall not pray for the mountain to come here. When the mountain refuses, we shall go to the mountain. So, what am I going to teach? We are going to have a curriculum. We have already designed it. But the first thing to teach in the first 3 days is code of conduct. Don't start behaving like others. You are not others. When they talk about Muslims, Catholics, Protestants, and you look around and say, others. Stop belonging to others. Put up your head and become a member of the common man. May God bless you all and have a wonderful day.
CMP! Please kindly bear with us. Secretary General just take a press conference now Mogezi every week here. But one, on the passing at the can you kindly step forward? No. But one, strictly one. It's not my question. Yes. It was BBS's question. It's our office. Magala to call President himself in the Kyakoze Kwero DC. Twabadde ne office mwade manyi twabadde tulanga Kwero DC. Gandhi road twasanze centers taddawo nga taddemu n'amagoba. Kati eno yagala kumanya twagikuza okola eki mbireke. Ekikulu common man's party eri wano tebasobola kutugobawo nga batugobye eri. Naye gye twasoose ekyatuguddeko nga tupangisa twakirabye. So tetwagala babulya byama bya wano batuweereddewo bwereere. Kale naye mutuleke nammwe mutuyita basiru. Kabuze neke kasembe abantu enjala ebaluma ffe watukiriza mu Lusaniya.
I'm sorry for interruption. My question was about the corporate class. Uganda is nowadays, it has the corporate class.
Komao.
Okay.
Ugandans, I want to be clear with you. Abantu abasse eggwanga lino bebeefuula abebantu abasoma abasinga. Tetugambye nti abasoma tetubeetaaga. When I was trying to introduce people here, you had me by title. Even this one is a fresh graduate, is pursuing his master's. General Gira is pursuing a master's in public administration. I'm a lawyer. I hold 3 degrees now. These are all learned people. It's not correct that we are trying to isolate. But educated people take a lot. And they are few in number. The same applies to this MUNYAGWA you are MPs. Bragging around him, honorable. You are back. Only service.
When you go to Butabika, what do you have in mind? Wariochi, Bararu. You see the doctors are also mad, but they are there. They also belong to Butabika. But the most important person in Butabika is the Molalu. And the most important thing the people are doing in Butabika is to put up the Molalu and bring him to the level. Even with all our degrees, we are going to fight tooth and nail and bring the common man to the Rusania. God bless you.
So, ngamaliriza nzigalawo mwejjembwe mentality. Tuwotala bahonalebo swandiswano mbwe bana Uganda tebabaawo. Now oli muna Uganda. Some of us a few years back were even worse than you. So namu mwikiririze muntu watala bagundi wano so Uganda. Fetchovola emikolo gyaffe tojja kulaba kabe muyita banene. Mpozi besi jenga bamutadde. oyo yayina passport erikiri visa eyingira wano mu kitebe kino pozi oyo nga bamutadde oyo tewali jiji naye abasigadde bano namwe you see nze njagala buli omu yekkiririzemu ate muleke kuvuma bannayuganda nti abayivu baliwa bajje nani abaganya naye tebagala tetusaba tetulina kye tubamiisingako babagagga baliwo bajje teri abaganye naye common man's party ne batajje tulina we are not missing anybody. The common man gwe twagala you me it's an ideology nti oyinza okuba ne PhD nokkiriza nti amwe common man noba ne degree nokkiriza amwe common man naye waliwo atajja kukkiriza nti amwe common man walaba omuntu ng'akuvuma kati president oliira otya ku lusaniya n'abantu abalala kwagala tulwanye naye okumutegeeza ntitwakula tuliira ku nsiniya ntitwakula tuliira ku lujjuliro foshuwa magala tuddemu ebyo ntisaba tukwegayira ne diguri zo jangu no tubeetaaga naye tetulina biseera byabwe bingi ebiseera muntu w'ekamuli muntu w'ebuyende muntu w'ekyaddondo east muntu w'ewakiso de Mutoro from Mutoro de Batuku from Mutoroko ababito n'ababito kati abo mukama watoro actually umurazayo mumbarize buturu bawe agutamba turi bawe mutabani wakaboyo turi bawe umugambira umukama so we are interested in the common man, not these BABCK. Thank you very much. I want kind to you to bear with us with the press. Kyakoze is going to coordinate very properly, and Abalwanyisa, they are going to drive you out of here to a place. Me, I'm rushing ahead of you to prepare for you. I'm like Jesus. I'm going to heaven. So that in the munyumba ya tata wange ngategekamu ebifo bingi muje musange. You right? God bless you. Common man. United we stand. Common man. United we stand. Common man. United we stand. God bless you. Amen.